Huda's Call Her Daddy podcast episode, man. I've been seeing this go very viral on TikTok. Everybody that I've been seeing on TikTok has a problem with this podcast. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Make sure to tune into the 9th floor. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Day one, couple up with Jeremiah.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of this man?
But when we first saw each other, I remember I thought everyone was really attractive. When he came in, I could just, when you can just tell when a guy really likes you, the way they look at you.
Yes.
I remember I went to go hug him and I tripped backwards and he pulled me in and that stuck with me. And I was like, it's like a movie. I was like, love it. My childhood dreams are coming true. I remember in that point, and then, we, kissed in the heart thing, and, he kissed a girl on the cheek, and I was like,
And before this video continues, my problem with this shawty over here, right, has always been she's what happens when you're bad and no one tells you to chill out. Apparently she got plastic surgery or whatever and stuff, but she does not know how to just stop talking, man. It's always something going on with this girl, bro. She's always mad. Every episode I watched, she was either mad at somebody for doing some shit. She was always mad the entire time, you know what I'm saying? So I never really liked her whatsoever. I wanted her to get voted off as soon as possible. But let's go ahead and see what she got to say.
How would you describe your guys' dynamic in the first 24 hours? That first 24 hours off the rip.
Me and Jeremiah?
Yes.
Oh, lovey-dovey as fuck. He was so into me. I was so into him.
The real people that win this show come into the island like this. You have to come in as a fuckboy and then slowly become a lover boy. That's how you get America to fall in love with you. If you come in as a lover boy and then turn into a fuckboy, you're getting voted off. What Jeremiah messed up from what I watched, right, is that he was from outside looking in, he looked like he was trying too hard to seem like the lover boy. Now that could just be him. There's some dudes is they don't need a whole lot of extra shit. Girls apparently claim that's what they love. They love dudes that don't do the extra. They're mature, they go after what they want and they get it, right? What Jeremiah messed up is that he did that for this shawty. This shawty is bad shit fucking insane. And if y'all seen the show, y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, and what she did wrong is that you're on a show called Love Island with other people, and y'all are immediately just this is my dude. Y'all have to at least go see if y'all like anybody else. Nobody else really got a chance to interact with Jeremiah or Huda for the first couple of episodes because everybody could tell they were just stuck to each other like that.
So you intentionally decided that you wanted to wait to tell Jeremiah about your daughter. Why was waiting important to you?
So I felt in the dating world, in the real world, I think that people don't really see me as a person and get to know me fully. I think immediately it's mom, and you're just oh, she's a mom, she's a mom, she's a mom. I'm more than just.
But yes, I'm sorry, but it's over. It's over. Once you have that kid, it's over. And look, I'm not saying you can't go out, you can't date, you can't do whatever, but I'm gonna explain how I would think about it when I hear you got a kid, right? I remember I talked to this girl, she had a kid, right? And the literal second I knew she had a kid, it was I already knew it's over. And the reason why it's over is because you have to understand going into that relationship, there's two people that are always in front of you. One is the kid, and one is the baby dad. The other one's the baby daddy. Because even if she's not fucking with the baby daddy, anything involving that kid is going to involve the baby daddy. So y'all get in a fight. You do something. You piss off the kid. Something happens. He's going to go tell the daddy. So it's always you're competing for a spot that if she didn't have a kid, you wouldn't be going through half the shit you're going through. And 9 times out of 10, man, unless you're that dude to her, you're gonna become just her second kid. And if you guys watch the show, you see every single dude that Huda talked to, she treated like that was her son. Like every dude is her son. Like Huda's the type that she likes you, you're gonna get sunned, unfortunately. And as a grown man, you ain't going for that, you know? So yeah, let's go.
One of the things that people online have kind of accused you of being slightly manipulative by hiding that part of your life from Jeremiah. Did you feel like you were leading him on and kind of setting him up to fail by keeping this from him?
Not necessarily. Whenever we would have conversations and stuff, and I felt like he was liking me more and more and more as a person, I was like, okay, I can tell he really likes me, so I think this is the right time to tell him.
Because I got a question. If I was a murderer, for your safety, for your mental health, for your well-being, would you like me to tell you I kill people in the beginning, or once you've already fallen in love with me? Because I hate when people do that. Like, you know that you got something that's like so crazy that it's like I've heard stories of people that have like herpes or whatever, right? That be burning down there infinitely. They'll wait until the person falls in love with them. I've heard a story like this. The girl had it. She waited till the dude fell in love with her to tell him that she had it. And of course, bro stayed. I mean, like, he's burned forever. But it's like, I feel like when it comes to big things like that can affect the outcome of a relationship, that could cause somebody to leave, you have to tell them immediately versus getting them to like you, build emotional connection, and then you tell them. Because I understand what she's saying. She's like, I'm gonna wait till he likes me for me and then tell him, hey, I got a kid. But it's like, I don't think that's the correct way to do things. I think you let the people know up front, hey, this is what I got, this is what I've done, boom, boom, boom. Stuff that you know will turn most people away, and then let them judge. If you wait till the end, if you wait till like they've already have feelings for you and then tell them, that's more likely to build resentment. That's what I think.
I was terrified to tell him.
Why?
Because I really liked him. I was so scared. Like I was like, what is he gonna do? Like, I hope he reacts well. You know, I didn't want him to freak out. To be continued. But like, you know, I was just but yeah, so I was just like, okay, I want it to be the right time to tell him. And you know, I did bring it to his attention and we talked about it. I freaking stuttered a lot of the time I said, because I was so nervous. Like, I was so...
She told him after he already cracked. She told him after he already cracked. Like, Huda, the thing that's good about Huda is like, she knows how to like do this shit, because according to the showrunners, Huda already gave bro the buns and then said, hey, I'm a single mom. Like, of course, bro's not gonna have like a visceral reaction to that shit versus if you had told him before you gave him the cheeks. What dude is gonna... Like, I'm already, like, she's smart. She's like, let me give him the butt and then tell him the crazy news, because that's less of a chance for him to leave. And it worked, because they stayed together for a little bit after.
Scared. I hope you haven't experienced it, but I have, so I can sit across from you and say I've been there, where there is this horrible feeling when you realize, oh my God, did he love the chase? And then I gave in and I had sex with him, and now it's not as enticing to him. It's not as interesting. And
listen, man, I'm gonna explain it like this, and I want this to be a clip for everybody. Once the chaser gets what it wants out of the chase, it is now up to you, the one that has been chased, to chase. That is how it has always worked. That is how it is going to work 95% of the time. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But that is how it is going to work 95% of the time. If a dude is chasing you to the ends of the earth and you finally give in and y'all get intimate and y'all do whatever, he's not going to keep chasing you with the same ferocity as he once had. human beings don't do that most of the time, bro. Like 95% of the time, once somebody gets what they want out of somebody else, it goes down. I don't know why it's so hard for like most girls to understand that if his objective was either getting to know you, getting butt out of you, getting money out of you, whatever it is, once he gets that, if you still want him, it is up to you to figure out what he wants. I mean, what you want out of him, and get it out of him. If you can't get it out of him, you move on. That is the game. That is the game. I understand, as I'm not a woman, so I won't fully understand the feeling of that. But I'm saying, like, I don't like how women try to treat men like there's these demonic dogs because like they have sex and then the shit changes. Of course the shit is gonna change. It's like, now you gotta start the same way I was putting my pedal to the metal. If you don't put your pedal to the metal, like most dudes are just gonna go find the next thing to stick their dick into. If you don't give me a reason not to stick my dick into something else, I'm not gonna go do it. And the thing is that a lot of ladies have an ego where it's like they don't want to do that, and you don't have to do that, but then you can't complain either. If you give a dude some pussy and you don't want to chase and you don't want to then facilitate, hey, let's get into a relationship by doing things that you as a woman should figure out about that specific dude, what he needs out of you. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to, but then you can't get mad if you keep trying to make hoes into husbands, but you don't know how to make a hoe into a husband. Sorry. So
you being like, can you just do little cute things for me? You're really just trying to see, like,
I was like, damn, it's only physical. Like I was like, fuck. Yeah, you're making me breakfast in the morning, but like sometimes it's more than just breakfast in the morning. And then people are like, oh, you're not doing something for him. I'm not giving wifey shit to a man who don't fucking deserve it.
Can you explain?
But you're gonna give the pussy to a man that don't deserve it. I mean, like, y'all ladies gotta get this shit in order, bro. I don't understand this shit. That's one thing I'll never understand. Like, it don't make no damn sense. I remember, right? There was a girl that would give me pussy, but wouldn't suck my dick. She said, I'm not gonna suck your dick until you make me your girlfriend. And I was just like, how does that make sense? I don't there's some girls that really want to sit down like on my knee and look them in the eye and be like, you need to make sense when you do things. How does that make sense? How are you gonna give me the butt but not the mouth, and then say I need to earn the mouth after I've already gotten the butt? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Pancake gate to me.
Like, I can do that.
A huge debate on the internet is whether Jeremiah was the victim of Hurricane Huda or if you were the victim of Jeremiah's love bombing. Just if you had to give your immediate reaction.
Like, love bombing, there's a specific method and way love bombing works. That's why it's called love bombing. You can't call a dude having immediate interest in you because he thinks you look good or whatever, and then he pulls back. That's not love bombing. That's not love bombing. That's not love bombing. Love bombing is like sitting there, like actively manipulating you to the point in like, if he was love bombing you, he would have stopped. He wouldn't have stopped. He would have done something closer to what that other dude did that nobody else likes. The dude with the dreadlocks, Taylor. He would have done that if he was love bombing. The second he wanted to leave, he said, hey, I'm not cool with this. I want to, like, oh my God, bro, I hate that shit.
Reaction. You spoke about how you like when guys are obsessed with you. How do you tell the difference between when that is healthy and then when that can lead to being problematic?
I think that, especially on the show, I think I've learned.
What are these fucking questions, man? Like, look, I'm gonna say it like this. This is all I'm gonna say when it comes to whether what you're doing looks creepy or whether what you're doing she loves. And that's just how she feels about you that day. That's it. That's literally it. If a girl likes you, you buying her flowers off the rip, you spending money on her off the rip, you telling her where she can go, what she can wear, all that stuff off the rip. If she likes you, all that stuff is good news to her. Once she starts to get the ick, once she starts to get like iffy, that goes from being hot to controlling. And that's all that happened here. When she was with him, everything he was doing, dream man. The did you kiss anybody else doing all this stuff? She was probably loving that because she stayed, right? But the second bro was like starting to pull back when because here's what people hate, right? People hate like when two people are toxic, one of the parties always hates when the other person realizes, hey, I'm kind of toxic and I should stop. Especially if they love the toxic shit. Whenever one of the people stops being toxic, the other person's like, why are you changing? It's like, and that's what I think happened with Huda and Jeremiah. I think bro realized he was in too deep and pulled back, and because they were so deep in, it looked crazy to her.
Without a doubt. My question though back to you is, do you think that you reciprocate the same standards that you hold your partners to?
When I'm with somebody, like, and they're showing me days on end that they truly give a fuck about me, getting to know me, about showing me that they like me more than just words, but through actions, then I'm the type of person like, girl, with my ex, he switched his career every 2 seconds. Every single time he'd be like, oh, I want to decorate shoes. I said, okay, cool. Bought him everything for it. Oh, I want to go run.
Oh, okay, I know what you are. It makes sense. It makes sense now. Everything's coming together.
On track. I was world, and I was like, now she used to live with that. Like, I'm
tired of listening to her talk. I ain't gonna lie. Here's what I'm gonna say about this shit, right, man? I, as a Love Island watcher, I will say that Huda's main problem is that she cares too much about what other people think, and she doesn't seem that bright to me, unfortunately. Like, because the thing with a lot of people is like they don't question why people even mess with them. They don't sit down and they don't got a list, if that makes sense. Like for an example, right? Every dude has gotten those chat bots that will message them on some like, ooh, I'm trying to get in your pants, do, right? There's a reason why certain dudes fall for that every time and they end up giving money and getting scammed. And the dudes that don't get scammed, and you know what it is? It's the simple thought of, why would this girl like me this bad? What are the reasons? And if the reasons are superficial, then you get to decide if you want to mess with her or not. If you're like, oh, this girl's only here for me for money. This girl's only here for me because of the way I look. This girl's only here for me because I can get it from boom, boom, boom. If you want to mess with her, that's completely up to you. If random people are just on your nuts like that, you have to question why are you a man? He barely did anything based on what you're saying, and you gave him the butt. And you're mad, and you're trying to write it off like you're some type of victim. I don't believe you're a victim. You've already had a kid. You can't be a victim anymore. Your victim days are done. You pushed out a baby. You're now a mother. No more victim. It's the same if I had a kid. I'm not a victim no more. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man right now, but I'm a super grown man at that point. And I think as everything goes on, I'm gonna react to the reunion too when it drops. As everything goes on, I think Huda's gonna realize and understand that at least what was shown made her look insane. Now I'm ready for the reunion. I'm ready for everybody to talk. I'm ready for all the private chats to get leaked. I'm ready for all the private conversations to get leaked. I'm ready. I hope there's a fight. I hope everybody says what they gotta say and it's like 5 hours long. I hope there's no edits. Yeah. I hope somebody gets slapped. I ain't gonna lie. That would be perfect. But all I'm gonna say is, Huda, you made Love Island what it is this year, but you also ruined that shit. I don't think the next season is gonna be as lit as this one. I might apply next year, I ain't gonna lie. If Ace can make it, I just need to get in the gym and I think I can make it too. But all in all, man, that's all it is for this video. And that's it. Peace.